K-Serato's the one equipped with util, but they will have a very fast flank by virtue of this mid push. He's going as quietly as he could. Neither of them made noise. Yuri is up short though, Chad.
Oh, and they're quick on this flank here. Masuda might find the timing. Speculative shots, they ring out. They've taken down Junior.
It's a big first find, and they know they have to be pushing in. K-Serato tried to defend their honor, but just got caught by more. And look at this flank. It's dreamy. Masuda. Keep going, 3 on the USP. If he can maintain any of the form we saw in that Mirage game or any of the form we saw in that game and series.
I think it shocks Zywoo there a little bit.
Oh, he's so smart, is Zywoo. I was watching that nuke clutch he came up with where he was just reading their rotates up between the top site, low site. Good grief, the dude is switched on. And gets his info, dunks a nade on their toes and does channel them up that short scaff. No one's currently holding that for him. Apex has just now arrived in the nick of time. Great control from Zywoo, all 3 of them. Trying to triple peek, and he doesn't even care.
So much info off that jump again. Zywoo calls that out. Molly follows. Now here's the duel with Shocks, and he's not going to convert. Vinny just too quick on the flick. Yeah, it's good damage. Vinny will drop the smoke B, try and keep them on their toes. There's some eye candy for you, Alam YNK. And it's worked. Oh, god damn, it's worked. The eye candy completely pulls them off the site. And now look, the rotate's in. Yeah, sure, elevators and boost box. If another smoke blooms, that bomb's down, and so is their doom. Flashing. He wants to fight now. Oh, it's such good timing from Apex. Converted as well by Zywoo's FAMAS. Now difficult for Art. He'd love a plant. It's so clearly coordinated, and they've lost their head as well. Only one. Vinny tagged up from his exchange with Shocks on B. You're not going to plant, you can dream about it, but that is going to be 2 AKs and a 3rd found for Vitality. He's going to keep them on their toes. Did Junior say anything? That was very quiet. He looked, he definitely acknowledged it, and that's a perfect pop flash. Zywoo, first death conceded, a quick response, only the first. And so a man advantage. Here comes the flank. They need this. That's the flank. Masuda, despite being known, has managed to rustle some jimmies. Absolutely locked in. He could even drop a smoke if they try and drop back here. The bomb on the back of Junior. Only flashes to see safe passage of the explosives. Nice shots. Hot lead into Shocks. Oh, spots him. Knows the default plan's coming in. He really wants to deal with Yuri, but he's giving him nothing. Suta has rotated around, yet to reveal his location, but they are both coming in now. Kyojin, nice first find, needs to clear out Yuri. Oh, damage. They're both incredibly low. And Masuda just gets a little lost in the exchange, concerned about ramp, and it does put the first onto the T-side. Furia board. Rotations to house middle. Zywoo, quite the potent defense. He sends himself out behind the smoke. Great find, and he even spots the movement, gets him out of trouble. 12 kills to 1. Zywoo has been deadly, and now he's got his signature weapon as well. Kyojin with a very brave push. And they're into the site. Good grief. Art swinging on Shocks. He won't get the no-scope. Zywoo might try his best to delay. And the bodies are dropping. Kyojin and Masuda have chipped in nicely. A very early 2v2 here. Not opting for that default plan. Yuri's been waiting for this fight this whole time. Zywoo's always alert, but that's perfect. And Furia will snatch a second. There's 2 orbs to be recovered. He's happily going to recover 1.
Complete with friends, casual opponents, or YouTubers. The winner gets everything.
What the? You shot me!
All or nothing. Case battles are already on Skin Club.
Quick stuff over towards A again, and they want to biff one more time.
Yeah, this time it's up. Short-lived advantage, quick trade. Zywoo's sticking around. This is very brave. That smoke's got a timer on it. So is Zywoo's life. Wow, damage through to Scaff. Yuri working at just 22 points of health. They'd love to keep things level. And this is where Furia do their best work. Early advantages, just take their time, group up. This death ball, very hard to find trades. But Masuda has provided. Shocks can't tame the spray. Vinny and K-Serato, ears are ringing. Health is low. Only Kyojin, though. Oh, juggling weapons. 2. The audible cue. If he could just find this double, if they could get flustered, Junior's not having any of it. That's why you put the AK on the healthy member. Take that first swing. Stop any of that surprise. 4-4, though, Chad.
But look how much utility they dump into it, and they still lose the space. Now it comes down to these fights.
Masuta pushes on the flash and goes 1 for 1. ZywOo has to give up space now.
They might have to go again, though, and they are.
They are, and it goes again, trading evenly. They're sticking around. They still want to fight. They're pushing this issue as sternly as they possibly can. Now it seems they're accepting. ZywOo's got a lot to do. You know, this is a round-winning position to be in. And KSCERATO's the one to test the limits. Goes down, big find, and now Shox can truly lock the door. And ZywOo's the one to slam it shut. Art's gone, only Junior. Known to clutch, we talked about the clutch factor. ZywOo's too wise to be giving him that frag he so desires. He plays the AWP, he knows what Junior's looking for. And there's the finish. Shox does find his first, and it seals the 5th, keeping things nice and close. We do see Furia forging a path for early mid, and Art, look at him go through his own smoke with a flash and a frag. Masuta's gone, and alarm bells ring. 3 panicked CTs on the A site, and they set up to lock down the rotate. Vinny's already pressuring B. KSCERATO's slowly crawling the bomb towards Kyojin on stairs, all through mid himself. Vinny's already swinging into Kyojin. Good grief! That's a big find for him. ZywOo's kept him honest. Art's posted up on construction, and this gets awkward if the bomb does not go down. Kyojin, too much pressure, multiple angles now through stairs. Shox's rotate cut in half, and now only ZywOo. Very hard state of affairs. He's done very well to survive. Not only that, but find the frag, hunted now. And Furia take a 7th. That had a couple of layers to it. Yeah, a combination of the old and new in defense of B. Sharks could get caught out here. And he's even pulled the... Oh, dear! Hard! You did clip through, but as the pin was pulled, and just like that, the B defense collapses. Oh, with a double kill, double entry. There should be no way back in. Should, being the operative word, gives it a go. Masuta, one more perhaps from the CTs for hope. KSCERATO shatters that. And there you have it.
Now slowly creeping on in to his general direction, but he will have to be noisy about it. Here comes Art. Footsteps are going to be heard. Bomb's about to go off. ZywOo, seeing the hot bullets are coming through. And he holds on to the AWP. Art getting a bit cheeky there with the knife out on the jiggles.
We're off. And they're already out. Here we go. Chad pieced this one together because Apex has just charged straight through. This time he's found Art. Kyojin delivers with one as well. No trades from Furia. Okay, well, that's a very different state of affairs for our final round of our first half.
Yeah, you say difference maker, really. Like, they actually get the opening kills in their favor for once. So 9-6 on the nose, a pistol win once we get back from that ab break. Maybe we're having a different conversation here, but Vinny might want to change that. Oh, again, Vinny just onto B. 2 more kills. It's open for business.
No. Vitality cannot let this slip, and Masuta, one more frag away, but Yuri, he's come to play. A winnable 1v2 and loads of time to do it. Take your time. He has a smoke. He has a good inkling as to where he might find Apex, and that was his duel. It's gone down, though, and the French will take 6. 9 for the South Americans as we ready ourselves for our second half. Don't go too far. This one's only just getting going.
ZywOo, 21 for him. A couple of those were exits, but he needs a teammate to step on up. And Shox, the other veteran, has been quiet as we get this one underway.
Yeah, I don't know if ZywOo could do much more, but on the T side,
they flubbed the boost.
Not out of the question. Smoke's already landing. That could be that flub boost that loses them short. It loses them 2. Make it 3. ZywOo once again springs to action and has secured Vitality around. A quick double. Nothing you can do, Art. He lets them know where he's coming from with a nade for nothing. And yeah, just a formality now for the artistic one.
Artsy, I think, is your favorite term.
Yeah, I like to be a bit artsy, mate. Oh, it just takes me straight back to, like, my nan.
Oh, you're being a bit artsy.
Being a bit artsy, yeah. It's like, yeah, so if you wanted to patronize a creative outlet as best as you could, that would be...
artsy.
Cool, yeah.
He's over towards the B bomb site for Kyojin. Even default round with the MAC-10s could be viable.
Double flash for the stairs control, and KSCERATO is so blind, he did fire off a shot. He's lost him, or have they lost him? Oh, and off the flash, ZywOo tucks into the smoke, but he's behind them. I don't think they know, Chad.
Uh-oh.
I don't think they have a clue.
This is huge.
KSCERATO's about to completely ruin this round unless Masuta... Uh-oh! Disaster strikes all over the shop. Masuta's burnt down to a crisp. Kyojin's alive, and now only Art looking to thrive above the box for the first. And Shox It seems like Art's worked it out, at least anticipating presence middle. He's opted for CT. Will Art piece this together? I think he is. Oh, Art, magnificent recovery.
Yeah, break him here. We'll be tied up at 10-10. Everything will be forgotten.
Oh, Apex is trying to do what worked so well for Art. Kyojin actually catching an early frag. He'll love that. And the pressure is very gruesome. Vinny uses a smoke very defensively. He's being swung on, and it's not a great weapon for the job. Masuta forges a path into B. Bomb's already going down. Smokes are blooming.
Save call.
Save what you can, but Apex may not let you. Oh, peeks out and takes Yuri's AK away. Or rather, rifle, should say. It's now just a scout and an MP7.
Apex, but he's out of there. He don't want anything to do with it. It's just going to be these two chilling out. I think they'll allow them to save, right? Just let them keep it. Found the M4, so that's an upgrade for Junior, getting away from the scout.
ZywOo is doing his due diligence, and his intuition was just a second too slow, and it should cost him his life. There he goes. Trade, not to be. Go on, Junior, my son. Triple before he shut down, and now what was supposed to just be a little bonus. A couple of save rifles could convert. Art's on default. Looks like the trajectory's been calculated. He is dunked down to 50. Galil to finish it over the smoke, though. That's not him. Will they call it clear? Lurking on that smoke. They're trying to retreat. Art doesn't spot it. But the flank is on its way. 2 AKs in hot pursuit. And they're loud about it. Keserato knows they're coming. And already the first and the second delivered. Oh dear, Vitality collapse. And Junior given a complete and total impossible mission. Oh, run boost. They're sending ZywOo around for an early frag, and he's got it. Just like that. B site's open for business. You got any more for us? Spots one cross default. Vinny's under a lot of scrutiny. There is a supportive AWP in play, and Junior reveals it. That's going to get the CTs very angsty. And it looks like the rest of Vitality are on the way to try and convert off the back of this, but Vinny swings out, catches ZywOo just down to 31. And through middle, Junior, he's doing everything right now. He can even find a third. There's a gap to work with, but his back is spotted. Losing his vision, losing his life, and it could very well translate into a lost round as well. More likely to go for this one. And Masuta going down early, as does Apex. Suddenly, the clutch is demanded of ZywOo. He started this round, now he has to finish it. They've smoked him off, flashed him off. Crosshair placement's everything for this. And there you have it, folks. Furia, a successful 2v3 retake off the back of Art.
Both tucked into the short position. The gamble stack on A. Keserato's coming on as well. This is going to be a 4-on-3 on the A bomb site. The brawl's about to go down.
Only one smoke for the T's. And now they've lost Kyojin. There's no smoke unless they pick it up. Doesn't matter when Yuri's got heads. 2 in the same spray. And Apex is gone too. Okay, the mood only going to be soured even further with a defense like that. Solid play across the board.
Anything that Vitality can get out of this is great. If they can just keep it interesting. A clean round would be confidence boosting and bank boosting for Furia.
Junior, you're so brave. And Kyojin does actually catch one. Art's gone down. And another provided. Masuta's got the headies. It's enough to put 2 people on the rebuy. If ZywOo could just find one more, he can take his time with this. That headshot fight is not fun. And Yuri confirms he's close. A flash for one more frag. Go on! That's a big one! ZywOo, such a threat. Lord almighty.
As this could be the fight that determines the round here.
Yeah, this is the fight. That's the flash. Art safe from it. Oh, good grief. There is a break point that's about to be reached. It's ZywOo. Gets caught off, but still finds the frag. Trade needed. Kyojin provides. Okay, 3-on-3. Charging into A. Smokes are up on left side of sight. A missed shot from Junior gives a new lease of life to that Sandbags player. Masuta lives on. Bomb down now. Flashes for the way out. Might need to deploy them. Wallbangs. The only real way to force him off that default spot. We know it's powerful, and Kyojin demonstrates as to why. Still on that default box. Shocks in support, just survival on these box. Furia showed us how powerful it was, but he's gone now, and so is the spray from Shocks. He's having a nightmare. Furia retake, 15 found, and Vitality, they're running out of chances now.
Yeah, and they've had their chance to convert a couple of these.
which is what you see him doing there.
They're looking, they're staring at him.
Yeah, well, ZywOo's considered that there's no one. Oh my god, look how much control they've got. Art does get the first, but now they know. Good find. Yuri, another. Miss from Junior, but now a chance, a small one for Vitality to survive here. Shox would have to come up huge. He came into this round with 4 frags. He'd need another 2. Double his score. Very late on the flash. Oh, an info. Masuta confirms. 1 on the flank. It's 2v3. They can shape this up, but it comes down to these 2 individuals. Make it 1. Only Masuta, and he's hunted down. Furia will take Vertigo. Open and shut case, and looking strong. It was a 9T rounds they managed to convert here on the defense. Vertigo flying the Furia flag. A career as long as most. And now a flash for that top side. They want to get him set up, and it's going to be ZywOo first in. They do flash off the rafters, and there's a lot spotted. A lot of contact, but the main smoke will deny. He turns their back. It's going to be punished. 3 in total from Furia, and the smoke's yet to fade. Kyojin and Apex thrust into dire straits. A bomb plant would be great, and Kyojin's been given the task of defending this. They actually re-smoke main. This is great. There should be a world where at least the bomb goes down. If they could just find 2 quick clicks of that Glock.
Vinny's just come over. He's got a full bag of utility here. Smoke, flash, nade.
Looking good for at least 1 and 2. Kyojin, Apex combined to make it competitive. Only Apex playing it from the squeaky side. It's not a perfect plant.
Panicking.
Yeah, he is panicking, and he just pre-fires through the smoke and does find the stray bullet required. Good grief, 5 points of health separating the victor.
And away we go. Mac 10 still for Apex and Masuta here, so they might want to keep it fast. We saw what they're able to do with the entries on this in previous matchups.
Oh, and immediately Keserato has sprung to action. Masuta brave to try and trade and finds it. Yuri's not blind. Good positioning for 2. Right in front of that hut smoke, and the rest of the frags do not come easy. Shox is kicking and screaming his way into at least a first, and now back to lobby they recede. Project Find Vinny begins, and from the window control, Vinny's so exposed, but ZywOo goes for the plant before Shox calls it clear, and there is a good frag that likely will translate directly into a round. Both vent, and it's audible. Charging doors, swinging it open, they just don't want to let up! Good first, now against the orb, it's Junior, and he baits the first shot. Shox has this, had it! Oh no, another screamer out of Shoxy Jesus.
Getting the molly down towards the heaven position. Ramp has been smoked off. It'll be up for about another 10 to 12 seconds.
Oh no, if they want to go straight towards hut, dude, there's an alligator lurking in the waters.
Perfect job.
It's the perfect weapon for this. And boom, headshot. 1 for the 1. Bomb now scooped up and spotted into the top side. Junior's there, Yuri in support. And it's a great first frag. Does challenge out onto Apex, gets traded, and now Yuri's in a lot of trouble, using that smoke so well. He's completely evaded them. ZywOo in the 1v1, he does bring it over the line. Right down, 22 points of health, but that's the first 2 frags we've seen out of ZywOo, and it's round winning. Instead, they just
this is very brave.
Yeah, very, very brave, because Junior's about to swing in. And Shox is sitting dark. Junior reacts and finds the first. This is the trade from ZywOo. Good. And now so much pressure onto that ramp side. ZywOo's just flown up the ladder. That's a lot of space to take. He's even dropping the one-way. Everyone look at me is essentially what his gameplay is saying. Showing barrels, nades, steps, Keserato, crosshair drawn, topside taken. Wait, they haven't cleared it? Yuri's been dancing around this site the whole time. ZywOo's the one to bail them out of trouble, but it's Art. It's always Art, and he has done it. 1v2, USP and AWP, and the order's almost backwards. All right, well, that is Furia's second, and they're going to be in dire need of that. They took a timeout and convert off the back of it. And Shox is feeling it. I feel like he's physically wired into the game. Like he just feels the round loss. It's just like a small electrocution throughout his system. Ooh. Yeah, lots yard this time.
Quick.
It may not feel any different, but the difference is there, and Art is too. A gap in the smoke, a missing one. And these orbs are having a field day, Chad. A gap in the smoke, 2 bodies dropped. They have got across the vents. Keserato's on a very fast flank. Art's already responded in kind. It is ZywOo after all.
If he could get back up and go to ramp with his teammate, maybe we're talking, but This all comes down to the fight with Shox here, and he's not looking.
Yeah, gets tagged with the USP. Is
Oh,
the
no.
perfect weapon for the job, Junior. He's gone down. There isn't a gap, it seems. Vinny's hunting for one, can't find anything. Looking for the plant. Vinny to contest, Vinny to contest. Oh, it's so good. Just as ZywOo tries to get it down, and now Shox is asked to do a 1v3. Not to be. Placing their bottoms on that shortly. We've got another 6 here on the attack. But keeping it level is a great place to start. K-Serato completely throws the equilibrium out. And now another double. Make it triple up. Puts 2 down with the MP7.
Gets an upgrade out of that one if he wants.
Yeah, but the rest of the round is just going to fall apart. What's Apex to do? Spotted out, flashed out, unloading his mag. K-Serato, the frag, and there you have it. Furia closing the gap.
Junior. I think a bit of a crossfire here in case anybody slips the net.
Oh, Junior's had a bit of a oopsie there. Nothing to complain about, though.
All works out in the end.
Shox is a threat from main. They're so spread out, Chad. He's already in warehouse. The rest of the pack grouping up for ramp. Oh, and this is threatening now. Art, do you really want to repeat? Yes, he does. Puts it between the wickets. Lots of issues now, very low, 10 HP, and it will be taken from him. Issues for Furia. They did have one down low site, so they are a bit scattered.
I want to finish top here.
Well, with Shox's position, it's hard not to. Look at Yuri. He's so focused on the main body of the assault that this one comes easy.
Oh, just in the wrong position here. Furia being juked and around like this. 15 seconds left, the bomb goes on down, and I think it's just saved for Junior and K-Serato. They're not making any more noise right now. That's what I'm trying to get at.
What we got from Art? Straight up red container. Apex over the top, can dunk on him. Yeah, perfect. Completely scoped up, but the trade is there. If he wanted to challenge over the smokes, Apex would rather just charge straight into the top side. He's not slowing down. Kyojin onto one. Junior is outside, kept busy though, and Apex just survives. Another round falls by the wayside for Furia, and it's just with violence.
Yeah, and they actually completely purchased into a round like this. It's 2,400 as the loss bonus for next round. Chaos if we get there.
I did love the analyst desk take as well as to one of the many reasons. Nice defense of the M4.
Yeah, cash is built. So good kills from Vinny, but all in all, it's...
And he's got all of this room into topside. Yuri's going to get swung on. And there's no one else here. Just like that, the site is theirs. They pull the strings. They are the puppet masters of round 15. And they have pulled Furia out of position. Apex can't believe his luck. Catches out on the rotate. Doesn't even look. The one way is out. It's not going to get you far, though, with a position like that from Masuta. Ooh, he's made a bit of a meal of it. There's a little bit of breathing room now. Kyojin's the one to tighten the noose. And there you have it. 9-6, Vitality. Strong control of their map pick and looking to take us to 3 as they battle for playoffs. Apex, what are you up to? Dude, he's alive! Okay, does go down. ZywOo's in the rafters, Masuta on site, and he's found the first fight. Onto Hut, dropping sight now towards the lowers. K-Serato's got the bomb and a very low HP teammate in Yuri. Junior's the unknown entity. He's biding his time on this lobby push, hoping they don't do a deep clear. Kyojin smart, but not smart enough. Does go down. And they want to go back topside. This is very nice from Furia. They've managed to pull the CTs out of position.
This is quick, though.
Yeah, and Masuta already putting a bullet into Junior's head. That will slow them. And look at ZywOo. Look at him. He's already waiting on the edge of the ladder that if they remolly this, he might try and fight in the flames. He does. Beats it. And beats them both. Just like that, ZywOo pulls another out of the hat. It's a tight setup. Masuta's in a gap. Can't get the frag. Good work from Furia. 2 frags in response. They've turned a 3v5 into a 4v3, this time in their favor. Apex, yeah, his barrel sticking out. He is oh dear, K-Serato. Bit of an oopsie. Art does clean up his mess. It looks like they're already dipping out. Yeah. ZywOo's on yard. He's already holding the S key.
Both AKs retained. They'll be able to bolster Vinny and K-Serato if they want to upgrade into 5 rifles.
Lot on the line. Can Furia completely equalize? They're bringing in a bit of pace, but ZywOo greets them with bullet. Tries for the re-peek, Masuta's fully blind, does convert off the back of it. Art with at least one, keeps it relatively level, could change it a moment's notice as Kyojin spots out Hut. Art's down decon and no one's rotated down. Ooh, Apex. Oh, just threads himself into a defensive stance.
He's so noisy though, they've heard him.
Two to deal with, finds Junior nicely. Art called low in dark. He wants to finish it and he does. Apex with a lot of impact on the defense here, and only Yuri.
Oh, the timing. The Counter-Strike timing. What a nightmare there for Yuri. Still gets the kill.
They know he's low. You can see ZywOo even with the USP for his peak.
They don't want to give away another kill here. They can't really afford to. And there it is, that USP you were talking about finishes off the job. 11 now for Vitality. Maybe another fast play from Furia. Vinny only invested into one smoke as opposed to extra utility, so tells me something's up.
Yeah, Art wants to get some more speed. Oh, another chance. And another death for Masuta on the top side. Kyojin tested. It's only one. Vinny's the one to provide the red pen. Okay, now that bomb is already planted and it's unable to be contested initially. It seems very, very up for debate as to whether or not Vitality will even go for this. You can see dropping out, not interested in that retake.
So by having the two, I don't want to call Masuta a rookie anymore. He's been doing this for a year now, so that's not the case. But the two younger lads here.
It's very threatening. And yeah, Shock spots them, communicating wildly. Some nade damage chipping away at Furia, but they're descending fast towards the low site. Two CTs already positioned to deal with it. Shox has them above his head. Oh, a real chance. Art doesn't check him, but Shox doesn't do the dirty. He needed to get a frag there. Oh, and it collapses for them now.
Yeah, all those saves out the window. They've lost almost everything here. ZywOo, again, out of the action. You know, the AWPer is meant to be one of the most reactive parts of the CT defense, and he's about to be dead meat. Art with the knife. Oh, no, Art, you are not nice at all.
Oh, dear. Vitality are already salty.
Oh, he's just spamming the body.
Yeah, he is plunging Vitality into the salt mines now. Yeah, and he looked a bit like a TF2 spy as well as he like strafed around to get that second backstab.
Oh, dear.
They're going ramp. It's wide open. ZywOo's not there yet. Vinny, just the tiniest of shoulder peaks. Draws fire. ZywOo can't return. Art's already caught one. The bodies are dropping all over the place. Go on, Kyojin. 2, nearly 3. Yuri's there. And the round will fall apart. Apex, he was heard dropping the vents a long time ago, and now with his back turned. Art can't believe his luck. Furia at 13. They could finish this right here. They want to knock Vitality out of Dreamhack Masters Spring. You know how you highlighted they'll probably put another man in? Is ZywOo ramp Shock's top site and Apex solo for Yard. And that is a gap. Masuta's gone down, now vulnerable as well. They know Masuta's holding Squeaky typically. Kyo's set up, as is Shox on the CT vent. Crossfire established, it's a potent one. But as time passes, Pat, there's potential for Shox to just overextend. He's got the smoke, he's got the molly. He needs to use his bullets. Here comes the pressure. Into the top side. K-Serato's already out T-Vent, responsible for Heaven. Now the Hut players can work their magic. Shox with the magic wand, but the defense from Yuri keeps him safe. And another headshot put on the feed. Kyojin goes unchecked. The power of the third man maybe could be enough to turn the tides. It's 1v2 now. Looking to come up clutch. They double peak and Furia snatches 14.
Here they go again. ZywOo onto the scout instead of the AWP, and it might just be one punishment towards this top side. Lots of nades thrown. Art leading the charge ramp. Are they going to go through the molly? Of course they are.
They are. Shox has a real chance here, but they are so sharp. And the spray isn't quite there enough. Keeps it 4v4. Apex is tucked in. Will they check him? Oh, he gives them the fight, and again the even trades. The rotates there. Masuta swings the door open. He'll be stared at by Furia now. Double smoke. And he wants to push on it? Oh, you brave boy. Such damage. No frags. Can't find any lethality. That was a real opportunity, but he has softened him up for ZywOo's scout. And he pips the gap on Yuri's hold. He can't deny the plant, but he could catch Junior. Could. Oh. Does. Now the door can swing open. ZywOo. K-Serato's full health. He'd need a headshot. Does whittle away. Tagged up now on Dark. Very low. USP out. Wants to finish the job. ZywOo recovers the M4. This is very promising. No kit, though. He'd need the headshots to save Vitality. Finds the first and the second. ZywOo with his red cape on. the hero Vitality need. Masuta and Kyojin wise to their tricks.
They're pinned though, aren't they?
Loud. Oh, Kyojin caught out. Just a Vinny swing. Now Masuta's faffing around with his nades. The flank from Shox is everything just to slow him down, and it enables Masuta as well to catch Vinny in response. Shots. Art's there. Traded by ZywOo, but quick as well as K Serato to the trigger. Oh, God, that's a nasty one. Takes the gap. Pips the gap completely. They think he's lobby. And the element of surprise is huge. Does trigger discipline a moment longer. Enables him to drop in, and now can anticipate K Serato's lobby. He's walking up. He wants to fight now, just as he tickles.
Oh!
What a shot from Shox! Whew. Pulls Vitality back from the brink. We equalize. 14-14. Just dusting off his shoulder. That one came out of nowhere, dude. K Serato played it to perfection. They've been close to coding out a couple of times here. Fast. Yeah, Art wants it.
Back to the top.
It's
here.
worked for him before. Slinks into main and goes on the flash. He's so smart. Look at them, blind as a bat, and already they hurt too much. 3 frags in the same amount of seconds. There's mollies all over the shop. The round is lost.
Apex is definitely going to get away with his rifle here. Shox has dropped into the lower side as well. Bomb's going to go off. Art is coming. He's going to get there. No. All right, well, Furia, they get to 15 first, but the way that this game's been going, it really could be overtime.
Yeah, if it ain't broke.
Here we go.
Vinny on his way, falls straight through the flames. It's extinguished this time, and Masuta caught and reacts. Another required. K Serato lives on. Problems now for Furia. A slight man advantage for the defense. And not the space they're used to getting off the same util. Look at Junior. He's entry fragging right now with a scope. It could catch him. Sitting duck, ZywOo quite defined, and they are ready to put them on the vents. You can't get greedy Apex. You just can't. He tries it. Tries his luck and it works. A distraction at least. And double nades from Shox. It's enough. OT looms. Yuri could, with a 1 HP and a dream, finish it here in regulation. He's got 60 seconds to piece the puzzle together. Now the molly's been released, he can start the walk. Oh, it's perfect. In the blind spot, Yuri would need a one-shot headshot. Not to be. And we're off to OT. Guarantee. My goodness. Vitality fighting for survival. Furia, it looked like it was theirs at the start of this one. Straight out. Smoke on main. Denies a lot. ZywOo's spray does chip away. And the nade exchange continues. Yo, ZywOo's getting tested here on the flash. His back is turned and he's not dead. How is he not dead? He's kept safe. Masuta, the bodyguard. And this overtime round has just collapsed. It just doesn't
like a hole in
happen.
one in golf.
Yeah, even up to a more rare extent. You know, I'd argue even less common.
What about like a perfect game in bowling?
That's good. Yeah, like the 300 or whatever it is.
I just keep getting the strike.
Look at this. This is what I was talking about. I couldn't believe the Suta kept him alive as they swung straight over ZywOo. So they obviously had their responsibilities ironed out for the take. And putting ZywOo on top side, that's one way to shut them down.
The top rush, it didn't work. Vitality have stopped them again, 2 consecutive rounds.
You wouldn't try it again though, right? This time it is broke. And Art's got down the vents. That's loud, it's audible. ZywOo may not have heard it as he unloaded his mag, and they've all got down. Even the AWP has taken the route down. Apex was there, but Shox has to do it all now. They're all walking in that blind spot from Decon. Oh, this is a perfect round from Furia. Look how easy it looks. Like, why bother, Chad? Why bother using outside smokes? That's such a long route.
We can get there quicker.
You idiots.
We just dropped down the vents.
Just use the vents every time without dying somehow against a world-class team. That could be a skybox, couldn't it? Just what Furia used to get down the vents.
Well, they, is it a nutmeg or is it a flash and go? Smoke is faded, waiting for the fights. Re-smoke's in, they're ahead of it.
Way ahead of it, Kyojin. Oh, he's done well, or at least his teammate has. Masuta puts up 2. This is the kind of performance you need from your top-side defender. 3 in total. Masuta tested twice in overtime. It's been a while since Vitality have been on the T side. Probably just reminded themselves how this one feels.
It's been a while since we've seen Yard, and, well, Vitality aren't heading there either.
Trying to give him a taste of their own medicine. K Serato can't believe his luck. He receives at least 1. Distraction, Shox onto the other. Looking good for this topside defense. It's all Yuri. K Serato is nothing more than a very deadly distraction. Nice shots from ZywOo. A nade right on his nose. The wallbang could have committed to it. He does tag up and reveal K Serato's position, so he knows where 2 of the 3 are. And can probably operate under the assumption that he could have isolated that duel. Good shot. Keiserato pulls it across the line. It was all Yuri, though. They want to try it. Keiserato and Yuri are on site. Oh, they're not checking it. They didn't check it, and it's going to be a good first. Swinging now, Kyojin Khan. Masuta low, even lower now, and the round dissolves. Solid hold. Double kills respectively. It's funny, because I think Art can probably hear that smoke lineup from Apex.
Oh, the L blocks landed, and now I suppose they will have to worry about that lower rotation, but they're trying to like a ramp again. Smoke to deny, Zai was ahead of it.
Yeah, he smoked Junior off. He can lurk out to hunt Vinny. Oh, he's got it. So it's a lot of threat. It's enough to get them nervous and not gonna be Shox' day. Yuri's ready for it. And Yuri's doing more than enough. Finally, ZywOo puts his name in the feed. Needs a second. Keiserato denies. They're one frag away. Just Apex. And Keiserato does it all. What a performance from him. And Furia are off to the playoffs. They send Vitality down. 37 from Keiserato. A whole lot of impact. We'll be taking it down and breaking it down over at the desk. We'll be right back.